Okay. Hey guys, tonight we're going to be talking about skincare with doTERRA essential oils. And I love it because doTERRA literally has an oil for pretty much anything and a product for pretty much any skin condition. And I've noticed that our skin seems to be really suffering lately because, for one thing, I don't know. I feel like my skin is more dry and I don't know what's going on. But also, I have a Nitobi scanner, which works kind of like a Fitbit to kind of tell us what is we're suffering with the most and what our priorities should be, maybe with our healthcare. And skin issues seems to be the number one concern. So I am going to be sharing some different tips tonight of things that you can use for your skin. I am going to share my screen and so that you can see the PowerPoint here. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is understanding our skin, like the skin that we live in. So if you want to grab a piece of paper, because not everything I share will be on these slides, and start by writing down, what are some things that you love the skin that you're in, and what are some things you may want to improve. So for me personally, I like to have products that maybe help with wrinkles, and my skin is really dry. So I love having products that I can keep my skin more moisturized and maybe work on age spots and those kind of things. So tonight we're actually going to be going over 5 common skin issues. And so we're going to start with redness. And frankincense is really incredible for cellular support. And you can actually use frankincense neat, which when you see in your books where it says neat, N-E-A-T in capital letters usually, that means you can use it without diluting. It's a safe oil for that. However, if you have sensitive skin, I would recommend just always plan on diluting. And so you just kind of be aware of what works best for you and your skin. But frankincense can help with irritability, and that can be physical irritability, it can be emotional irritability, and it can be topical irritability. So think about that. Our essential oils are just so multifaceted, and they can work for so many different things. So like for your mental irritability, frankincense is also really good for your emotional health. And so it's really good for physical irritability. When you have irritations on the skin, you can actually use that frankincense. I know that we put that in about anything related to the skin. You'll see that one pop up over and over when it comes to skin issues. And so this slide also has Correct X on it. And I absolutely love Correct X. We've used that one so often, especially in the winter when we have dry skin and maybe little cuticles that are like hurting or dry. That can really help soothe those. It's a blend that has frankincense, helichrysum, tea tree, cedarwood, and lavender in it. So many oils that are really good for the skin. You can actually use it as you would your Neosporin, just replace it with that. Neosporin isn't good to use all the time because it's got that antibiotic in it. But this Correct X, we kind of use that instead of that most of the time. If you have pain, you might want the antibiotic because that does kind of help soothe the pain sometimes if you've got a lot of pain. But I loved Correct X, and I know that some people even use that like inside their nose during flu season, because it can kind of help keep you from getting sick. I love that stuff. It's just like a gel that just works on pretty much any kind of skin issue and just keeps it, especially if you've got a wound, it can kind of keep it from drying out, and it heals better if it doesn't dry out, and it heals without scarring that way. Another product they have here is Yarrow Palm. This is a nutritive duo that has been called the Fountain of Youth. Yarrow is wonderful. Yarrow essential oil is wonderful for healing the skin. It is also known as the plant that made Achilles invincible because it healed the wounds of him and his men. And this is the most incredible anti-aging serum too, and it only has 2 ingredients: yarrow essential oil and pomegranate seed extract. And I love it. It's moisturizing all by itself. I know that it's good for so many things. Like it revitalizes aging skin. It reduces the appearance of blemishes. It helps with eczema and other skin irritations. It's really high in beta-caryophyllene, which is the same constituent that makes copaiba so wonderful. It's a very unique source of omega-5, and it contains an essential fatty acid known for its inflammatory and anti-aging properties. Also, it boosts collagen production, which is really great. So anyway, it's a powerhouse. So you can actually use it internally as well as topically. And when you use it internally, it's really good also for the thyroid, right, Brenda? Is that what you used it for?
Yes, I use that, but I also use it for wrinkles and collagen.
Yes.
But yes, I put it on my thyroid every day, and I do take it internally.
Yeah, it's great. I do too. I take it and I put 1 little drop under my tongue, and I put the rest on my throat. and sprinkle it around my face. So it's very blue. Something about the process of distilling turns that yarrow a really pretty blue color, deep blue, but it doesn't stain your skin. It just absorbs into your skin. It's really neat, but it's a powerhouse, and it's internally, it's like beauty from the inside out. So we are seeing a lot of testimonies come from this product. And I know if you're listening to it in April of 2022, and they're actually giving this away free if you get 3 100-point enrollments. So think about that. That's how much is that, Brenda? $98 worth of
Yeah, it's almost $100.
yeah.
Because it comes in a 30 ml. And I also take the Yarrow Palm capsules too. I don't know if those
Yes.
are gonna come
Oh,
up, but
I
yeah,
love
I take
that.
those
Yeah.
too.
Love those capsules. Those have so many great products. I mean, so many oils and things in them. The other thing here is the helichrysum. I have fallen in love with helichrysum. I didn't used to use it that much, but I wouldn't want to live without that. That was actually it would be an emergency kit oil. It's really good for anything on the skin almost, but we call it stitches or Band-Aid in a bottle because it's so healing. It's amazing. So if you have redness, you're likely experiencing some pain, and helichrysum is known for helping and supporting pain, as well as helping with circulation, which helps promote that healing. So those are some of the top ones for redness. So if you have any kind of skin redness, look into those products. The next thing we'll talk about is, before we go into the next one, I have some story or testimonies right here. This is a lady that was using, let's see, what was she using? I didn't even put it on there. I believe it was Yarrow Palm. It's in the Grandma's Right group if you want to go look at that. But the first day she had a lot of redness. You can kind of see day 3 it had eased a lot. Day 5, it's almost gone. Day 7, it just continued to help clear that up. And then my sister's in this hand picture. And so you can see how these 3 products below helped heal her hand.
That's incredible
Yeah.
for the burn.
2 weeks. It only took 2 weeks to clear that. Almost no scarring at all. And I love no scarring. I mean, her hands, I don't notice any scarring on them now. So that was pretty amazing. Okay, the next one is scars. So if you have scars that you're wanting to help clear up, scars usually fade over time. However, most desire to minimize the color and size as well as speed the healing process. Some of the products here that are recommended are geranium. Geranium is in a lot of our doTERRA skincare products. If you haven't noticed, it's in a lot of our products for our skincare. It's a very florally oil. So if florals aren't your thing, you might find an oil to mix with that to kind of like blend, and so it doesn't smell so strong. A 2017 review of studies on geranium essential oil indicated that its antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antiseptic properties make it beneficial for reducing acne breakouts, skin irritation, and skin infections when applied topically. So that one's really, really good for the skin. And then frankincense touch again. It's when you see touch on a bottle, a roller ball from doTERRA, it's already diluted, so it's safe for every age. And this one is great for on the go care. I actually keep it in the car because I find that I use it a lot when I'm in the car. Like it's right there. So I reach for it and I'm putting on my age spots. I'm like putting on my hands because got age spots going there too. I use it for moisturizer. I moisturize my lips with it. I like to use it like on the spot. It's a really good on the go touch that I love. And I find I use it a lot when I'm in the car. And it's simple to easy to apply to scars. It's already diluted. So I would just use that twice a day if you've got scars. And someone mentioned that it can be a great lip gloss. So I started applying it to my lips, like I mentioned. The other one on here is Neroli. We talked about Yarrow Palm, so you can see that it shows up again for scars as well as redness. But Neroli is really good for tissue repair, so which you really need if you have scarring. It really helps release some of those angry knots when your scars are trying to heal, as well as to keep the skin from drying out. So neroli comes from the same plant as our petitgrain and wild orange. So it's the blossoms from that tree. And then, so let's talk about breakouts. For breakouts, a lot of times they're associated with food sensitivities, hormones, or bacteria. And HD Clear is a set that was created for problem skin, with like acne. You can get it you can get them separately, but you can get it in 3-piece set as well. It has a foaming face wash the roller ball, and a moisturizing lotion. And so anytime I start having like, acne or something like that, weird breakouts, that's the one I like to grab. And most people don't realize how powerful that blend is and how many things it's good for. HD Clear contains oils that have been selected for their unique abilities to protect the skin, bacteria, and fungal proliferation like breakouts. So it's very much antibacterial and antifungal. So you can use it for anything like that. You could even use it on your nails if you've got like fungal infections going on. And so, some of the oils in that blend can't be purchased by themselves. So it's really great to be able to get them in that skin blend that's inexpensive and easy to get. So the ingredients in HD Clear are hoe wood, which is known to clear skin infection and revitalize skin tissue. And then tea tree, which I'll be talking about next. Litsea is in that blend, HD Clear, and it has astringent properties that have long been used for oil and skin breakouts. And then eucalyptus is also in that, and it's used for skin infections similar to tea tree with strong antibacterial properties. And then of course, geranium is also in that, which helps balance the sebum levels. So you can see how good that blend would be, because when we get oily skin or breakouts, we tend to want to dry out our skin because we think that will help, but that only damages the skin. So this is a great option for that. And so let's see, HD Clear has a great balance of oils that help protect the skin from breakouts and fungal bacterial issues. So one tip is that you can actually top off the bottle and add about 5 drops of turmeric and copaiba oil to that, because turmeric helps reduce inflammation, and copaiba is so great for the skin and also helps with the pain you can experience with breakouts. So you could just take that bottle off, or maybe make another roller ball with turmeric and copaiba and apply it first and then apply the other one, or layer it like that. Tea tree is also really good for breakouts. It's the one we think of usually first. And I usually just take the bottle upside down and just tap the area, rub the area that I have a breakout. But it's been used for centuries for immune properties. And it's great for anything skin related, fungal or bacterial. And then Rose Touch, incredible powerhouse oil. The rose petals are good for all things skin. So many different properties of that one. It helps heal wounds. It's great for infections. It's great for hydration. And so, like I mentioned, when we have breakouts, instead of stripping that skin with products that dry it out, that makes our skin get unbalanced. But Rose keeps your skin hydrated and balanced. So you can use that touch roller and it's great for when you're on the go. I love the Rose Touch. It's amazing. It's an affordable way to get Rose. The bottle that's undiluted is like $275. And it's expensive because it takes over 10,000 roses to make a bottle of Rose. And they only use the petals. So great way to get it in the touch and be able to use that for your skin. So brown spots are next. And so those can be caused by sun exposure, aging, and other hormonal pigmentation. Some of the oils that are good for that are frankincense, black spruce, Hawaiian sandalwood, and lavender. And frankincense, again, has so many regenerative properties and helps with lightening age spots. So most of you guys are probably familiar with that. I mean, I had an age spot when I first started doTERRA, and frankincense took it away. So black spruce and patchouli are incredible DIY toners. So you can use them in a bath with Epsom salt, and they are great highlighters. So they're great for lightening and brightening the skin tone. So what I would probably do is just make a rollerball of black spruce and patchouli together for that DIY toner. And then you could even add the frankincense to it, because frankincense added to anything is better. Hawaiian sandalwood is on this because it's great for skin regeneration. And also a little product plug of something that's not here. doTERRA's brightening gel is also really great. It has natural extracts and vitamins that brighten and even the skin tone. So some of the things in that doTERRA's brightening gel that comes from in that essential skincare set, it has daisy extract, ginger root extract, vitamin C, and then it has essential oils like melissa, bergamot, and juniper berry. And then of course, for age spots, lavender is always a great one to use for the skin. Not only is it soothing our emotions, but also it soothes our skin. So let's talk about aging. Aging is evident by fine lines, wrinkles, and loose skin. The goal is to age more gracefully using natural products to support this process. So some of the best products for that are Immortelle, neroli, myrrh, and frankincense. Have you noticed how frankincense is pretty much in every single ailment you can think of? When in doubt, use frankincense. So wrinkles are caused because our collagen starts breaking down, causing the skin to become more fragile. So again, neroli helps with tissue repair, hydration, and it helps your skin retain water so it doesn't dry out. And then frankincense is good for that cellular regeneration and repairing damaged cells. Immortelle, I really love. It is very strong, so you may want to dilute this one. I know a lot of people will dilute it with the Yarrow Palm, and because it is not diluted, it is not a touch roller. But oh my goodness, the oils in that are incredible. It has things like frankincense and Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, helichrysum, and rose. So all the most expensive oils like in one bottle. So it's basically all your anti-aging skincare rolled into one as well, and it's undiluted. So you can actually take another rollerball and maybe mix Yarrow Palm in it and like dilute it down that way, or just make several rollerballs of it. But it is a good rollerball. And so all of those together, they help your skin stay more hydrated and cause your skin to tingle and turn over. So skin hydration is just super important when it comes to anti-aging products. Myrrh is legendary as a beauty tonic, especially great for wrinkles. If you remember the story in the Bible about Queen Esther, she used that for 6 months during that whole beautification process when she was getting ready to meet the king. So, and then we have, some more testimonies. Yes. So Emily Wright loves Yarrow Palm as well. And she tried it when it was new. And this was her before and after picture after 1.5 weeks of use. And so this was a great recipe too. This is another way to dilute it. You can actually add DDR prime to it if you want to undo years of aging. So you can see how that color of the Yarrow Palm is blue, and they just added some more DDR prime to that. And here's another testimony. One of our friends in Marshfield, she has a great testimony. The doctor was wanting her to have surgery because her eyes, her droopy lids, and it was affecting her driving and everything. And she says, frankincense is awesome. I had droopy eyelids inherited from my grandmother. My doctor wanted me to have surgery so I could see better. I started using frankincense in my moisturizer for dry skin. Little did I know what a change my life would be. After a month, I noticed I could see my eyes, no more droopy eyelids. I did not need surgery anymore. My doctor thought I had finally had the surgery. It was awesome, or it's awesome. So the next thing I want to talk about is there's this thing that we call the 80-20 rule, and healthy skin is an inside job. So 80% of our skin looks, feels, and function, how it feels, functions, and looks is done on the inside. It's through nutrition, it's through supplementing, and it's through hydrating and reducing the inflammatory process. So 80% is inside your body. So all the things we do topically, you're going to be able to improve about 20% of your skin, because 80% is what's going on inside your body. So it's important to get that baseline of nutrition, which is so tough, making sure you're getting your 12 servings of fruits and vegetables, all your essential minerals, and all the things that are good for us. And it's not what we take, but what our bodies absorb. Nearly all of our supplements on the market are synthetic ingredients, and our bodies can't absorb that stuff. So we want to be able to reduce our inflammation in our body, and what will appear in our skin will be a reflection of that. Everything that is on the inside is being mirrored on the outside with our skin. So if you want beautiful, healthy skin, your foundation for that is the Lifelong Vitality that's shown here. And multivitamins, those are like real food nutrients. doTERRA just puts the real foods in those. And your minerals that come from a bioavailable source. And then the omegas, which are really good for your skin as well. Omegas and your essential oils are in that EO omega complex. And then the alpha CRS, that is like all those things that are good for your cells, for that cellular health, which is so important when it comes to skin. So the cellular vitality complex is to improve your skin cells. But a top secret skincare tip is healthy skin is an inside job. And so we need to supplement those nutrients, and Lifelong Vitality is that great foundation for beautiful skin. So if you want really healthy, glowing skin, this is your foundation beginning right here, the Lifelong Vitality. And so it's just so great for that internal support. Okay. And then, so a couple more that are really good for internal support. One that Brenda mentioned earlier is that Yarrow Palm capsule. They are a powerful antioxidant, and they have powerful beauty from inside ingredients. They firm up skin. They help with skin imperfections. They boost antioxidants, and they support your metabolism. They boost collagen production. And so I love taking these at night. We love taking those before bed. And then Terrazymes. So I know, Brenda, like you just started taking these, and maybe you can share your story if you want to. but there's so many testimonies about people taking these and seeing amazing results with their skin.
Well, I have never taken these at all. And I started noticing that I started getting kind of a bloating feeling, after I ate something like a heavy carb, like potatoes, and my dogs are being
That's
squeaky.
okay. That's okay.
And so I started taking two because I know you use them all the time. And I started taking two before I ate my loaded potato. Of course, I don't do cheese or sour cream or anything like that. So I don't have any dairy there, but I noticed that I didn't get bloated anymore. And there is a video where it shows oatmeal, I think it's oatmeal, and they take the Terrazyme and pour over the oatmeal and it kind of dissolves it. Was it oatmeal?
Yes.
Okay, and it kind of dissolves it down. So, I mean, the whole point of it is to help it digest easier. And I am a total fan now.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think everyone should take those every day. And if you're not familiar with them, you can actually get them like $20 off if you add them to your Lifelong Vitality. So I think it's $20 off. It's like quite a bit off. But yeah, so if our organs aren't digesting and working properly, our skin will definitely suffer. So that's something to keep in mind. Like it is an inside job, the 80-20 rule applies here. Because Terrazymes help support proper elimination pathways. They help calm angry red skin. You can take them with each meal to help break down your food faster. And they help your body absorb the nutrients. So like for instance, like if you're taking Lifelong Vitality, but your organs aren't able to if they're not working properly, you may be just wasting your money. You really need to be taking Terrazymes with your Lifelong Vitality so your body can absorb those nutrients better and break it down and be able to use it more effectively. So there's another one too. I think it's on the next, PB Assist. PB Assist is another one that's great for your skin because if you have inflammation in your body, it's going to show on your skin at some point. So if you want healthy, glowing skin, PB Assist is one of those crucial things that you'll want to take. I love these. They're actually your pre and probiotic, and they help balance the bacteria for optimal health, and they soothe gut inflammation. And so taking these every day is really good. They're your natural probiotic. And so I recommend those and the Terrazymes, so much because like we said, 80% comes from the inside. And if you can help your gut feel better and be able to absorb the nutrients better and be able to eliminate things, you're going to really have a lot better skin. And of course, drinking water, we all know how important that is. So just make sure you're drinking half your body in weight in ounces and add your essentials to that to help get those detoxification benefits. So doTERRA has several different skincare lines. I've tried all of their skincare lines, and I've also tried a lot of other skincare lines that were not doTERRA before doTERRA. And I had a lot of problems with them. I tried expensive ones because I was pretty much obsessed with my skin. I wanted my skin to stay youthful as long as possible because that doesn't really run in my family. And so, we do have wrinkly skin, but I have never had so much. I just love doTERRA. I've been using it now for years, and I would have reactions and rashes and things that break out with other skincare, even if they were natural. And I've not had that problem with doTERRA, so it's been pretty amazing. But when you're supporting your body from the inside, you are setting your body up so that when you see these natural products, when you're using these natural products topically, they can really take effect. So I love this Virage skincare set. It's 100% natural. It's anti-aging, and it's perfect for every skin type. So that toner is pretty neat. It's like a spritzer, and it can be spritzed on for hydration even during the day. So the moisturizer is very light and hydrating, and it has jasmine, geranium, and juniper berry in it. It's also rich in vitamin E and shea butter and other nutrients. And so how you would use this set, actually, let me talk about the Immortelle Virage Serum. I love that stuff. We talked about the Immortelle blend earlier. This has that blend in it and a moisturizer. So that is another great way to use the Immortelle. If you want it already diluted, just get that bottle right there. It's an amazing serum. And then you've got the moisturizer there as well. But so how you would use this set, you cleanse your face first with the Virage cleanser. And I always keep mine in the shower. So I just use it in there. And I also take it out of the shower to use it at night when I'm taking my makeup off. But so you don't want to do anything with your skin until you've cleansed it, because you'll be driving the dirt in deeper if you're using other products first. So you want to make sure your face is clean. After that, you'd want to use the toner, and then you would hydrate with the moisturizer and serum. And so a lot of times what I'll do with this serum and the moisturizer is I'll just do both of them at once and just apply them together. So this set is amazing. That Immortelle serum is amazing for skin damage as well. So, and then the next set, we kind of mentioned this earlier, but it's that HD Clear set. So if you struggle with maybe acne or breakouts or things like that, this would be a great one to use if you have breakout prone skin. It's got that gentle exfoliating cleanser. And also, speaking of that cleanser, you'll want to keep that bottle after you empty it because it's perfect for a travel foaming hand wash. So just use your On Guard hand wash and use that as a foaming hand wash on the go because it's small and it's really great for travel. And then of course that roller, it helps protect your skin from bacteria and fungus. And it can also be used for deodorant. So some people use that one for deodorant, that roller ball. So here's the one that Brenda loves. I know she had to go talk to her mom. She does her call at 8 o'clock every night. But this one is the one that she loves, and I love it too. I kind of go back, bounce back between Raj and Essential Skincare. And even if I do use Raj, I'm using pieces of this one as well. But it has several extra special things that I just love. It has that hydrating cream. It's super hydrating. It's that little bottle on the bottom there that has the silver lid. Love that stuff. It is so good. It's so hydrating. So I like to use that at night. The Virage is a little lighter, so it's perfect for the daytime. Even though it's moisturizing, it's got a little lighter feel to it. And then I also love the eye cream here. It's got a metal roller. You kind of see that on the right-hand side there. That little metal roller is really good for massaging the area that you're applying it to kind of bring that blood circulation to the area and help with fine lines and wrinkles. And they also have a invigorating scrub that smells amazing. When I have that in my shower, people use it, they just love it. And then that tightening serum I really love too. So this is a really great set too. I love this one as well. And it comes in 8 pieces, but you can also get it in a 4-piece set. So you don't have to get it all at once. You can buy them separately as well. However, it's a lot better deal if you buy them together. And so the way that you would use this one, of course, you cleanse first, use that cleanser. And then you use the invigorating scrub, or you can also use that reveal scrub, which I talked about earlier, one of those next. And then use the toner. And then you would apply the brightening gel, the eye cream, the tightening serum, and then lastly, you put the moisturizer on. And also don't forget about your neck area. I know a lot of times that part gets neglected, but I've noticed as I'm getting older, necks wrinkle way more than your skin and other places. You're using it all the time and you're turning your head and I don't know, but I kind of neglected that for a lot of time and I think that's showing. So yeah, you can mix and match your skincare items from doTERRA. I do that all the time. And I find that I can do that with doTERRA where I couldn't do that with other companies, but it seems not to bother my skin. So, also they have like, here's like a suggested wellness box if you're wanting to, get some of those products and try them. And with this one, you would get the free oil of the month. But of course, we talked about that 80% come from the inside rule. Well, there's your Life on Vitality, your Terrazymes and PB Assist, and then you add on the Virage and you get that free oil of the month. So that's a really great wellness box kit. So I think that's about it for this time. So if you guys have any questions, I can answer those. I think I'm gonna stop the recording.